At 511 Tactical, we make a series of great polos. I'm going to go over some of those today with you. We met with some command staff a while back, and they typically love to wear polos, but traditionally they hate having to buy them because they don't last very long. They usually shrink up after a few months, and then they end up in the back of a guy's closet, and it's become a pretty poor investment for them. So at 511, in order to address this, we went out and licensed an exclusive resin that we bake into the cotton in its raw state, and it keeps the cotton from wrinkling, shrinking, and fading. We have the exclusive rights to this resin for the law enforcement community and can produce the only series of polos that don't wrinkle, shrink, and fade, that are still 100% cotton. To prove that, we've made up a sample shirt. We've treated one side and left the other side untreated, and after 20 washes you can visually tell the difference between the side that's been treated and the side that wasn't treated. The other major difference that you notice is the fading and the picking. Picking is when the cotton fibers actually come out during the wash, and when you go to dry it, it shrinks back up to cover up the gap where the fiber used to be. When that happens, when cotton shrinks and your nylon embroidery doesn't, you get a potato chip puckering effect, which doesn't look very professional. The other major difference is the overall length of the garment. If I were to pinch these two together, you'd see that in the shoulder, under the armpit, and in the length, you've lost anywhere from 2 inches, 2.5 inches here, to about 2.5 inches under the arm. That becomes uncomfortable for the person to wear, and when it's tight up here and it's too short here and too short in the waist, it ends up in the back of the closet and people throw it out. Which is why we've come out with a series of polos that don't wrinkle, shrink, and fade. So again, you can notice the difference in the length. So the first polo I'd like to go over with you guys is our professional polo. Up at the top you have a no-roll collar, which is not going to curl up on you. We also have permanent collar stays that are built into the collar, which keeps the shape correct. We also use melamine buttons. Melamine are the best in the industry. As far as sending them out to a dry cleaners, they're not going to chip or melt on you. On the side, we also have a double pin pocket, great for a place to put your pen or sunglasses. And then a nice long double tail in the back. So that way you can tuck it in and it's longer in the back. It's not going to come untucked when you bend over. This is 100% cotton piqué, which is almost like a bird's eye pattern if you see it up close. Fantastic shirt for embroidery. In-house we have embroidery and a complete embellishments department where we can do embroidery, heat transfer, silk screen. This is probably one of the best shirts for a professional look for embroidery. Next shirt I want to go over with you is the Tactical Polo. Tactical Polo has a different finish. This is more of a jersey finish. Still 100% cotton, but we've also treated this one with a moisture wicking property. So again, it's 100% cotton. It's not going to wrinkle, shrink, or fade. It can help wick away moisture. We use melamine buttons, still has a no-roll collar, and this one we've added a mic clip at the bottom of the placket, and we've also added mic clips on the top of each shoulder, on the left side and on the right side. And it still has the double pin pocket on the side as well of the sleeve. We offer these shirts in long sleeve and in short sleeve for both men and women, and this is the Tactical Polo. The next polo I'm going to talk about is our performance polo. This polo is great for a person who's going to be outdoors in a warm environment or a humid environment and they need extra moisture wicking properties. This polo has, again, the melamine buttons on the top, a no-roll collar, the mic placket at the bottom, and we've done something special on the shoulders here. We've done a raglan shoulder, which means that the seams are shifted to the front and to the rear, so that way if you're wearing a pack or a sling or a vest, your shoulders won't get the rub on the shoulders there. Still has the double pin pockets on the side, and then we've also added the mic clips on the front of each of those shoulders. Now, a lot of guys like wearing synthetic shirts, but they hate having them up against Velcro because they typically snag and pick. The nice thing about this polo is we've reinforced it, the polyester in here, to withstand Velcro. Notice that there's no picks or runs. The other thing we've done on this shirt is we've given it a 180-degree running gusset under the arm for extra range of motion, and it's also treated with antimicrobial agents so it doesn't get that smell build up after a while. And that's the performance polo. The last polo I want to go over with you guys today is our responder polo. This is made out of 100% cotton that's mercerized. The advantages to you are that the mercerized process gives you a very high tensile strength with a very low weight ratio, which makes it a very durable cotton material, very lightweight, but also gives you a very nice high-end satin finish. This shirt is wrinkle, shrink, and fade resistant. We still have the melamine buttons going down the center placket, and at the bottom we've added a mic clip, and on the side we still have our double pin pockets. Typically you'd find this style of shirt in like a golf store. and we've brought the same high quality level to you guys in the first responder community. So that's the responder polo, and those are 4 of our polo styles today.